Charles, but it comes back to Hall. And now to Charles. That's nice footwork by the Banbury number 9, and he's managed to get facing the Yellows' goal. Now he lays it off to Dath, the captain. Now Hall. Banbury look tidy in this area of the pitch. They've been keeping the ball fairly well. In fact, that's probably 90% of their possession has been on that area, and they've opened the Yellows up here. Oh, lovely bit of skill, and Atherton is out quickly. And Majorel maybe could have done better, fires into the side netting.
Yeah, but a little bit concerned as to how easy they were opened up on that left-hand side there, as the goalkeeper Harding sends a kick long. It's headed up in the air by Clark. Duggan forced to head it back, but he can only head it to Elliot-Wheeler, who's on this right-hand side, and he's managed to muscle away from Dixon, which takes some doing. Elliot-Wheeler now drives away from Duggan. He's pulled back by Duggan, and he cuts it back for Charles. Oh, it's in! It's in at the near post, and Banbury United take the lead. Ken Charles with a fierce-driven effort. Great work from Aidan Elliot-Wheeler down this left-hand side to muscle away from 2 men. Set it back for Charles, and his shot was too hot for Atherton to handle. It's Banbury United 1, Warrington Town 0.
Fleming and Hall, I think. As Motley Henry will try and beat Hall to it. No, he won't, because Hall's going to get there. Hall plays it down the line to Elliot-Wheeler, who's already causing Duggan some problems. He just got poked in the eye a little bit there, Mitch Duggan, by Elliot-Wheeler. No intentional. Buckwicks and Revan both hesitate, and then in the end Revan gets it. Now here's Andy White. Lays off to Bohan Dixon, who's immediately swamped on by Yusuf, who seems to be giving Dixon a lot of attention, Yusuf. That's a good footing by Dath, and now away comes Tompkins down the right-hand side. Opens up for Banbury slightly. Ball slid into the feet of Charles, who flicks it round the corner. Looking for Tompkins, who fizzes a great ball back in, and Duggan doesn't quite clear it, and it's in. It's 2-0. An excellent ball in from the right by Tompkins. Yellows don't deal with it. Atherton rushed out to try and swamp Elliot-Wheeler, but he managed to fire it through Atherton and find the far corner. It's Banbury 2, Warrington Town 0.
2 centre-halves for Banbury, Fleming and Henderson. They could have played in dinner jackets so far, couldn't they? They've just been totally untroubled by anything that Town are throwing at them, which is a concern when you need at least 2 goals to get anything out of the game. That's a good flick on by Charles to Yusuf, and Charles drives one to the near post, and it's actually well saved by Atherton. Good link up between Yusuf and Ken Charles again. Charles hits the target with his effort, but a relatively comfortable save for Dan Atherton.
It's going to be a drop ball for Banbury, I think.
Or they were in possession on this left-hand side, so it's probably fair enough. I think Mitch Duggan's trying to say the possession was in contest, but play now restarts. Daff nips the ball into that channel, and now Madger has got away from Duggan here. He pulls it back, and Charles at the near post. He flicks one into the side netting, but again, it's that left-hand side that's proving very, very fruitful for Banbury. Madger this time muscling his way down that left-hand side.
I think for me what we've noticed as well, and we've seen it last week at Brackley, 2 very good fullbacks Brackley had last week, and I think you'd have to say that Banbury have got similar in Hall on this side and Tompkins on the other side. Just they're good defensively, they're good at getting forward, and you perhaps argue the Yellows are a little one-dimensional in that position at the moment, as Williams flicks it around the corner for Motley Henry, who's onside here. Motley Henry, will it fall down for him? He lays it off for Pettifer. Pettifer's shot's blocked by Fleming. You have to say Fleming just about did enough there to hold Motley Henry up.
Yeah.
What have Banbury done here? Did you
I think they've gone to a 4-3. Charles has come out to this right-hand side, and Yusuf's gone through
the middle.
And Bohan's giving it away here, and here is the aforementioned Charles. And now Yusuf gets it out of his feet. Atherton comes off his line. That's a good save by Dan Atherton. And again, that just sort of shows you the danger on the counter-attack for Banbury, but Dixon again giving the ball away simply.
Davis with a crossfield ball, looking for Tompkins. It's a great pass, and Tompkins' touch isn't terrible, but it forces him a bit wider than he would have liked. He turns White inside out. Dangerous ball in from Tompkins, 3-0. Charles with a diving header at the back post. Great bit of play from Tompkins, a great touch.
Free kick taken quickly for Williams, and Williams has a chance here, and it's deflected. Oh, it's clipped the top of the bar, and it's a corner. Quick thinking there from Aaron Pettifer to just take one quickly to Sean Williams. Ref was happy to let it go.
Yeah, they drew 0-0 with Alfreton on Tuesday night, did Banbury, but the previous 2 games they lost 4-0 against South Shield and lost 3-0 against Buxton. They lost 3-0 to Spennymoor and they lost 3-0 to Scarborough. But today, they have won 3-0 because there's the final whistle. The referee has put us all out of our misery. Banbury scored 2 goals in the first 15 minutes through Ken Charles and Aidan Elliot-Wheeler. And to be honest, the Yellows were never really in the game. And then when Ken Charles got his second early in the second half, it pretty much ended the game.